Hello twin flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Let's get started with the reading right away. This is going to be a classic read. The only difference I'll make is that I've got my special Hermit Tarot deck for how the twins see each other, what they'd like to say to each other. So we'll do that instead of the last pair of tarot I usually do. And we'll start with an oracle card. Message for each of the twins from the Keepers of the Light, from the Ascended Masters. Let's get the first card for Divine Feminines watching. Hope you guys are doing great. I know I feel great. I just did a dance show in one of the big studios in Manhattan. It was exciting. If you're following me on Instagram, you've already seen the preview, the teaser video in my stories, and I'll probably post the entire number as a reel. We'll see. If I do, I'll post a link to that reel on this channel so you can check it out. So feminines, you have Kuthumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. And I think we've seen it for a while for Divine Feminines. Kind of trust your voice, go within. This is that time where if you have questions, just know that you already have answers. Whatever your practice is to go within and to hear those messages, do it now. If you need somebody else to help you with that ritual, do that now. Okay, for the masculines, we have Joanne of Arc, Voice of Truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Yes, this is especially hard. It's like a super challenge during Mercury retrograde. And I'm not saying don't do it, because a lot of times people perceive Mercury retrograde to be like that. Like communication is just by definition not gonna go well, which is not true at all. It's just that, like, if you're speaking your truth, if you know, if you really believe in what you speak, and you speak with kindness, with authenticity, it cannot go wrong. Like, even if something happens, that's exactly what is supposed to happen. For people to change their mindsets, for you to be able to really carry the message across, right? Maybe you'll need to explain it differently. Maybe it'll make you question whether you believe in it for a moment, right? Like, all these things are necessary. It's part of the process. So do not let fears stop you from speaking whatever you need to speak at this time, whether it's to one person or to 1,000 people. Seriously. Mercury retrograde is gonna last till 1st of Jan, so don't wait that long, really. Okay, for the main reading, I have the movie tarot today. So let's see what we have. Usually we'll look at the feminine energy, masculine, then we have additional information for each on some topic that tarot will reveal. And by the way, this week we have winter solstice on Thursday, so we'll be doing a special reading for that. I'm also considering doing readings for next year, predictions for each zodiac sign on this channel, like for twins. Let me know if it's something you'd be interested in. I want to do something special for you guys. Bottom of the deck, 4 Wands. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously. Can it be more on the nose than that? Unions are coming together, but I'm hearing that, of course, like the biggest part of it is coming together with yourself. The feminine and masculine within are supposed to meet, are supposed to make friends, I'm hearing. Supposed to be in harmony with each other. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work with someone else, whether it's your twin or a soulmate or whoever you identify yourself with at this time. Bottom of the deck for the clarification cards is the Empress. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The Creatrix. Right? No, Creatrix in the other deck is actually the Magician. But, you know, create your own happiness. Don't, like, this is the goddess energy, right? And this is for both twins, by the way. So gender is irrelevant. Even energy is irrelevant right now. But this is the point here, is that do not wait for other people to create this kingdom for you, to make you at the head of it, right? And to get you, like, it's not like a lottery ticket win. No, you're supposed to create it yourself. That's the key thing a lot of people are missing. Feminines, you have the moon clarified by 10 of Swords. Ooh. There's still about 10 days till the next full moon. But what I'm getting is that this is actually the recollection of the last full moon, and like certain things that you had to acknowledge and certain things that you needed to let go of. And there's still some remaining pain around it, right? Like, it's kind of like your conscious mind has done the work of letting go, but it's still in the body, it's still feeling it, right? So continue working through that pain, whatever it is, whatever that letdown was for you, and make sure that by the next full moon, you're in a good shape, because there will be some more details revealed and some more information revealed, and you should be ready for it, right? Like, if you're still lingering in that hurtful energy, you're either gonna miss the message entirely, or you're gonna stay focused on the painful part and you'll miss the magical part. That's what I'm hearing. It's pretty cool. Okay, for masculines, we have 10 of Wands. Oh my gosh. 10 of Wands clarified by Wheel of Fortune. So to me, this is a mirroring energy, although 10 of Wands is different, but still, it's like this end of a cycle vibe when you feel the burden, right? In different way, right? The masculines are feeling it in the amount of work they have to do, the mountains they feel like they have to climb, like, you know, something that doesn't seem like there is a quick way to climb it, to be successful in what they want, right? But what is happening right now is this is being divinely orchestrated. Like, this mountains of work, this overwhelm, this pressure, it's building up so that they can release during full moon as well, right? So there is something that still needs to go, that needs to be understood, right? And to go, yes, it could be in the material realm, like specifically some chores, some responsibilities, but some habits, but also in the mindset, right? Well, how did you get here in the first place, right? It wasn't by accident. And it wasn't just that, again, that something just fell on you. But you brought it on yourself, Divine Masculine. And now it's time to see the truth. Be that Joan of Arc for yourself first. That'll be a lot easier to speak to someone else. Additional question. 6 of Coins clarified by the Lovers. Oh my God. This is so amazing. This is about the equal partnership, the harmonious union, essentially, between the twins, where there is no upper hand. Nobody is better than the other, right? And it's not like one person is given the rules to another one or something, right? Like, it's not like that. It's a collaborative partnership in love, in all its meanings, right? It's not just romantic, of course. It's in every aspect of your life. So what does it look like for the feminines right now? How the feminines bringing that in? What kind of work do they do to bring this into union? Ace of Wands clarified by Page of Swords. I love this Jackie Chan picture, like really they're bringing it in. But it is like, what work do they do? That's exactly what it is, right? It's not just like, usually Ace of Wands is like, ooh, this divine spark. But this, in this card, in this deck story, it's work, right? It's mastery. So they're reaching mastery by speaking their truth more, by learning to live in the truth, right? They're seeing how it changes the vibration, the drive, the amount of energy that they have immediately, right? It may start with little things, but essentially it contributes to the big things. Because again, if you're not in your authentic self, this is never gonna happen. You're never even gonna get to it. For masculines, King of Coins clarified by 9 of Wands. Masculines are putting down their fear of becoming famous, becoming successful, becoming somebody great. Somebody, they were like, Is the kind of person they would always look up to. Like they would find, ever since childhood, they would find somebody that they would look up to and be like, wow, they are so cool. Or, oh wow, they could do so much. Like, this is amazing, right? But they never saw themselves being one of those people. Maybe that's what they wanted, but they didn't have that image that it can actually happen, right? And now there is an image, and it's scary, right? It's a lot to take on. Especially if they're used to being carefree and not to give a damn about a lot of things. Just move on with your life, right? New job, new relationship, new place, whatever. Why not, right? Now it's like King of Coins is not there for one day, right? They're there to stay. They're there to create legacy. They're a serious businessman or woman. So this is like they need to get their stuff together, their ducks in a row to be this. But that's what the energy is taking them, and they cannot deny that anymore. So that's the energy they are embracing right now. They're not there yet, but they're getting there. And that mindset shift is also critical for that Six of Coins to be possible. And yes, it sounds in this case a little bit more practical, a little bit more tangible, right? Those coins, this concept, there's King of Coins here. But for masculines, a lot of times that's how they get there. For feminines, it's more of an emotional approach and vision. For masculines, it's more tangible, it's more about resources. But then when they leave the fears behind, they become less stingy with resources, right? And then that energy starts to flow. And then there is an understanding on the visceral level how this give and take is supposed to work. People talk about it a lot. How is it supposed to work, right? They can actually see it work and they can feel it. And then they can apply it to every aspect of their life, including their union with the feminine. Okay, last but not least, messages from masculines to feminines. How do they see feminines in connection right now? Okay, something flew away. I'll have to pick it up. All right. Take it easy. Love is the answer was the card that flew away. I'm sorry, it's too far. And I'll wreck my setup if I try to get to it now. I mean, they kind of know, right? But this is like new level. Sex with you, of course. Then we had yeah, nah, and then they're like, no, it has to be better than that. Like the pull is so strong, then that's what's on their mind a lot. But then they stop themselves, and not because they don't want it or they feel it's wrong. It's just like, that's not how I want to do this, right? I want to be serious with it. I could be your hero, baby, and I'm sorry I wasn't before, right? So that's how they want to appear, not like somebody who is just after getting you in a sec, after being with you physically. It's somebody who wants to be your hero, divine feminines. And they know that love is the answer, so they keep dipping into that energy. Instead of just wanting a quick physical gratification, which is what they've been after a lot of times before. Feminines to masculines. Not as talkative. Oh, that's cool. And we got the card, I'm afraid to talk. I'm too afraid to talk. And then we have One Pentacle and time to ground yourself. So feminines don't want to talk before they ground themselves. And yes, this Mercury retrograde is a great way to do that in communication, in thoughts, in understanding patterns in communication, really, right? So instead they're going within and focusing on that, as well as working on mission and deciding, understanding what that next lap is, right? We're at the end of the year. A lot of people are doing summaries and plans for next year, New Year's resolutions, right? And that's, to me, One of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles is definitely that New Year's resolution card. All right. That's what I got for you today, guys. Sorry about the breakage in the connection. Gotta go. Love you all, and until next time.